Saludos to everybody joining us out there in YouTube land. Yes, your boy Dave in the 702 here with my homeboy Vince.
What up? How you guys doing?
Mancave 702 Studios. Guys, we intended to start at 105, right? And I ran into some technical issues. Somehow these Rode wireless mics, Vince, that they worked last time. They're like, let me know in the chat, guys. We're going to go live. I know we're not, but if you're hearing cracking or whatnot, we're working on getting this studio set up perfect.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to have to invest in and get some really good quality mics like I use at home. But in the meantime, hey, we're here. We're trying. Oh, shoot. I can see us right there. The camera looks great.
Yeah.
We got it up here on the 85 as a monitor, 85-inch. Studio's looking good, but we got to get this audio good.
Hey, how about that last one I had? Should I get those ones?
It's going to be too late. We're gonna end up killing the stream.
Ones. Like for the next ones?
We could try it. Yeah, definitely we're going to try it.
Sure
But today, I thought I'd come by the crib, man. Check it out because, first and foremost, it's not easy for me to congratulate, but you guys did it. A repeat.
Yeah. Thank God. My football team sucks, but my baseball team's doing good.
So last night I got a chance to finish watching. If you guys are watching Netflix, they have great sports documentaries. Who Killed the Expos? And it got me thinking a lot about baseball in its heyday, Vince. And right now, you guys have a dynasty. This is I'm not gonna cap, no cap. This is the Dodgers dynasty.
Yes.
It takes a long time to build a world championship team.
It's hard. They're hard.
But 1994, they had a players' strike. You guys watched this documentary. 1994, the year the 49ers won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Last time.
Yeah.
They didn't have a World Series. The Expos were on their way to...
That was a good team right there, the Expos.
They had the best team.
Yes, that sucks.
And it reminded me in baseball, guys, because this is a big deal, is that the reason why they had a players' strike was because salary cap.
Yeah.
The small teams were saying we cannot compete with the wealthier baseball owners. All came down to ownership. They said they couldn't.
Yeah.
So they ended the season because of the strike.
Yeah.
And we got the same thing going on today. You guys spent $700 million on Ohtani. Worth every penny?
Yes, he's worth every penny. The greatest baseball player ever in my era being alive.
I mean, he's the only comparison is Babe Ruth,
Yeah.
which is like over 100 years ago, right? You guys have built a dynasty, and it may pay off. You guys may find yourselves again like the Yankees were hated forever. The Yankees did it too. The San Francisco Giants did it in 2010s. They did 3 World Series. But, it's an investment.
Yeah, it is. And Mr. Steinbrenner with the Yankees didn't like to lose. So he would spend. And I ain't mad at it. If I had to win, I would do the same too.
So the Montreal Expos, you got some memorabilia here. And I was telling Vince the first time I came over here, that team was dear to my heart because my stepdad, who was a former baseball player, he played college baseball here on a college scholarship from Venezuela.
Awesome.
He became good friends with Andres Galarraga, who was known as the Big Cat in the steroid era when baseball players were huge. Andres Galarraga, Montreal Expos, when he came to town, he treated us like royalty. He would give us great seats at Candlestick.
Awesome.
And the Montreal Expos, because of that, were my second favorite team because, hey, my dad knew somebody from the,
That's awesome.
Unfortunately for, you talk about the Expos, we also got to talk about Vladimir Guerrero Sr.
Dude, the stud.
Did he win the World Series? He didn't get it. He thought his son, he was just excited his son might get it. Didn't happen.
He wasn't there when the Angels played the Giants.
Yeah.
He wasn't there.
It didn't happen. Oh, I want to say a quick shout out. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in. I'm sorry about the bad audio, guys. We're going to fix it for the next show. Anthony in the building. Philly Irish, Drew Evo. Appreciate you. Fonzie, good to see you guys. Drew says Ken Griffey Jr. Anthony says, that's the problem. Small to mid-market teams cannot compete with the Dodgers, Yankees, and Red Sox because the finances to overpay for players. Royals, Marlins, Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah, absolutely, Anthony. I appreciate that comment. And
hey, you've got the Giants. The Giants got money too.
The SF Giants had a lot of money. And
they try to get, what's the name? The right fielder for the Yankees. What's the center fielder? What's the name?
Who was it?
99.
Oh, I forget his name. Guys, put it in the chat.
Is that name Judd?
Yeah. Oh, if you want to read the comments too, let me know, bro. We're going to get this mic stuff, but going back to that Expos documentary, a lot of stuff is still happening like that. We got the Oakland Athletics moving to Sacramento. I remember the heydays. I remember 1989 World Series.
Hey, but the Brewers ain't got money, but look what they did.
The Brewers are a great exception. Let me know if you guys think. 199 Cobra says, my boy Vince, guys, is looking good. Studio's looking great.
It's going to get better.
It's going to get better,
I'm
guys.
going to put more World Series stuff. No, just kidding.
I don't know if the camera, but there's still a spot there. Drew said he would get some Eagles gear.
Drew, you got it. I'll put it up. And I'll make sure when we're live, you're going to see that just because you sent it.
Bro, I can remember how good the Athletics were. Okay.
But they played you guys in
and
the World Series.
1989, we had the famous earthquake. Canseco. Jose was living here. He had a business out here. He had a car wash.
That thing shut down. But he don't live out here still?
I don't know if he moved from here, but he was living here for years with that car wash. And he even tried to fight, which, he did the kickboxing and whatnot. But the Oakland Athletics went through a lot of ownership changes. At one point, I actually knew a granddaughter of the Haas family, Haas, yeah. Wealthy, Bay Area. I mean, this family was so wealthy. She was like, we knew her from association, but like we couldn't hang with her because we weren't rich. You know what I'm saying? Like she uber wealthy. That was a great ownership. The Haas, before them, where we are now with the ownership of the Athletics, the guy who owns, their family owns the Gap, and they owned Banana Republic Empire. It's a Bay Area, Gap clothing. Yeah. Bro, they are cheap. They are so cheap. Yeah. I don't know if this baseball stadium is going to get built, bro. I don't know if they're grading the field where Tropicana is. The actual money to build the whole stadium.
They got the money for the stadium, but they want to put stuff around it, right?
Hotel. They're trying to see if Bally's could invest. Bally's Corporation. They don't want to.
I hope not.
Here's the deal: the Athletics are never going to be popular here. I don't think so. You get into the idea. What do you think? Here, first and foremost, the Expos. They dismantled it. Major League Baseball said, the Expos, we're not even going to bother relocating them. We're just going to do a new expansion team. Yeah. My opinion is that the Athletics, their heyday, I don't think the city of Las Vegas is going to adopt them. I just don't see it. They like the minor league team.
We adopt the stinking team that's playing tonight, the Raiders. If we can take the Raiders, we can take anybody.
That's right. Thursday Night Football, guys. We are going to do a show tonight, Tailgate Talk later from my house studio, and the Raiders are playing today. Did Vegas adopt the Raiders? I mean, like, do they get a lot of love here, bro? I don't think so.
No, they don't.
From the old school, like, LA people that moved here. No. But the loyal, like a local fan base, this is what I think is going to happen. The Athletics get the stadium built. They should have made it maybe 30,000 seats. 30,000 max.
They should have put it over there by the racetrack.
Oh, you think anybody would go that far?
I would, but over here it's going to be jam-packed, and you're going to pay like $70, $80 parking. Over there, you can just park and just walk.
Yeah, location matters. Yes. Expos tried, when they made renderings for the Expos, they said downtown. It even looked like the San Francisco Giants Stadium, but nobody wanted to invest, and we find ourselves here. The taxpayer in Las Vegas is on the hook for $300 million. Wow. How you feel about your property tax?
I said go for it, because I love sports. Let's do it.
You said go for it.
Team too.
Just for the record, if the Athletics want to give me a job, I'm looking for a job, man. I'll work full time for the Athletics in the office. I'll bike to work, bro. Wow. I already mapped it. I'm like 3 miles from where the. I'll just ride an electric bike. I'll work for cheap, man, but I need a good salary and I need good benefits. All right, Athletics. I'll work for the team.
And he'll paint the bike yellow and green.
Shout out to, I had a friend in high school who his dad was a pitcher for the San Francisco Giants at one point. Oh, wow. His baseball career, his son didn't take off. He played college ball, but he works for the SF Giants, and he has. So shout out to you if you know who I'm talking about. He works ground crew, like
I love that job.
Managing ground crew, bro.
I love it.
What I'm saying?
I love how they do
painting the field and taking care of the. I mean. Patterns. His dad was a player, but, he works for the organization. Yeah. I mean, what better, what more can you ask for?
Did he play enough to have his union, the MLB union?
I don't know, man. That's a great point, man. They got a great union.
Good money.
So the Expos, they folded. Tampa Bay, I see somebody, you commented about Tampa Bay. Yeah. They don't got a stadium right now either. They're playing minor league. Yeah. And then you got the Athletics still playing Sacramento for at least 2 to 3 years. The funding for the stadium here, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. Those teams, I don't think, unless you got unless you got Steve Wynn saying, give me part ownership and I'll get you the best players. How good could the Vegas A's ever be, bro?
I think they could be all right. I think they might be all right. But it depends. If they're young, Vegas will chew them up and spit them out. You know, because they're going to hang out the strip clubs and the bars and do all that dumb stuff and get caught up.
Vince, I'm not sure if our stream died. Anybody let me know if the stream died. We froze.
That's behind. Oh, but it did freeze.
It did freeze.
Because the last.
Let me know in the chat if there's anybody still listening. Did the stream completely freeze?
They're throwing hearts.
I see it frozen on.
Yeah.
I see it completely frozen. Did we lose internet? We're still recording, so even technically, I believe even if the show dies, I could post it from my house. We could post the show later. But let's talk about something. Well, first and foremost, congratulations. We're good?
Yeah. No, you're good.
Hey, salute to you, Pat Connors. I don't know. Everything's frozen here. I did set the stream at 1080p, and it worked perfectly at 720. So it may be too much internet. It may be too much bandwidth.
I don't know nothing about that stuff.
But that's why we're doing these test runs, guys, and we're going to get some better mics. But
and we're going to interview people.
And we're going to be doing interviews here, so we got to get all this correct. But congratulations, man. Congratulations to the Dodgers, man. Best of luck. I think with the team, I'm going to be real, man. That was, I think, over 50 million people watched it. It was record-breaking. I don't know if it was 50 or, it was crazier, right? Yeah. Record-breaking Game 7. That's all I asked for. Give me some good, and I think they delivered, bro.
I four it out.
Drew said 6 for the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
No, it was close. A little bit of controversy in Game 6.
No.
The ball got stuck. Dead ball, live ball.
He did the right thing. Stuck his hands up. He did the right thing. I would have grabbed it.
A little bit of controversy, but you know what? I think at the end of the day, the experienced Toronto Blue Jays, they kind of choked in a few key situations. Made some
play at the plate when the guy went
sliding in.
He should have been more off the bag instead of close to the bag.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. That's the experience. Experience matters. You just won a World Series. You got that confidence, and it led them through to Game 7. You know, and extra innings. I cannot ask for more as a fan of the sport of baseball. One of the greatest sports.
Especially with my team, it's even better. It's greater when it's your team.
Damn, Fonzie says we're frozen, but he hears the audio. I have no idea what happened with this, but hey, I appreciate you for still listening, Fonzie. We're going to post this show in a little bit. Today is a very sad day. You're a Cowboys fan?
Yes, sir.
The breaking news today, this morning, was absolutely devastating.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Marshawn Kneeland, defensive end player, 24 years old, second season.
Still a baby.
I saw him. I was watching that game. I saw
the block punt.
And he got a touchdown. His first touchdown. Yeah. This morning, the Dallas Cowboys didn't want to say too much. And I was like, what happened? You know, I'm sure a lot of people right away were like, release the facts. What happened? Yeah. What happened? And it's tragic.
Yeah, it is. It's horrible.
If you don't know yet, the player took his own life after police pursued him. And I'm like, okay, well, why was the police pursuing him? Did he do? No. From what I read, he sent some very alarming text messages to his teammates, and they thought that he's at risk of suicide. He expressed suicidal thoughts, and the police was doing a welfare check on him. They just wanted to talk to him, and he led them on a pursuit, fled the vehicle, and took his life tragically. 24 years old. I'm sure. What do you think the Dallas Cowboys are going through right now?
They're going through a lot. You know, it's horrible when you kill yourself, and you know when you're mental, and you don't want to tell nobody because they're going to make fun of you. You know.
Yeah, we've talked about it on my boxing show, The Shoe Shine, because, you know, obviously we've had recent suicides in the sport of boxing that are tragic. Ricky Hatton, rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. And in the NFL, we've had some very famous Pro Bowlers post-career take their own lives as well. So, you know, we can tie these sports together, Vince. These are sports, high-contact sports, where a lot of trauma to the brain happens.
And they start at a young age, real young.
Exactly. He could have been a Pop Warner star for all we know. Yeah. And we just don't know until afterwards, till they do examinations of the brain. Was there CTE? And Aaron Hernandez had it bad.
Well, what if he shot himself in the head? You know, his brain might be.
Oh man,
So we don't know.
I didn't know. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
He took his life. Unless he shot his heart.
He took his life. What they can examine. When I see them play football now, and you see some players elect to put the extra padding on the helmet, I don't even joke. I don't even laugh about that no more. I mean, you know,
the Packers.
Yeah, and now it's like
I would wear it.
you got to do what you got to do, even if you're going to have your young children play the sport of football.
Yes,
protect them and even in the. How do you feel about amateur boxing no longer like the Olympic level, not wearing headgear?
That's crazy, man. They should. I think you should wear headgear.
I mean, just I'm with Vince. I know it looks kind of pussy, but if you're not getting paid for it yet, you know, and you're not in the pros, maybe leave the headgear on. We're gonna see how this unfolds, but
or let somebody punch you with the gloves on, the 8-ounce gloves, and hit you. And you don't wear no headgear, and you're like, damn.
Vince, I wanted to. So we were talking about that Dallas Cowboys documentary. Jerry Jones must be going through a lot today.
Yeah.
But Charles Haley. We talk about Dynasty.
That's your guy right there. We came.
Well, he was our guy. He won. That's the thing. 2 Super Bowl rings. Charles Haley did not like the Niners organization. George Seifert.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones makes a bold move. He says, "I'll take him off your hands."
Like Dion when he took Dion.
3 Super Bowls with the Dallas Cowboys. That was your era. They said the Niners, 80s.
Yes.
Cowboys.
But remember, you guys took up Ken Norton Jr. from us and won a Super Bowl with him.
Yeah, I still think Haley was the move, man. I mean, he's partly responsible for you guys winning 3 of those.
Yes, he's great.
And then the trade with Deion Sanders. That's how you build dynasties, man. You got to make the right moves.
Shoot, when Jimmy was there, when they got rid of Herschel Walker, talking about the deal, man, Jimmy's great.
Yeah, and people criticize Jerry for that Herschel Walker's, but it ended up playing out with Emmitt Smith. You know? So sometimes trust the process. Are fans being too hard on Jerry Jones lately?
Nah, because he got the money, man. I wish Jerry would just hire a general manager and just get in this big, giant yacht and just go cruise and stay off the field.
Shout out to Sergio in the chat. Guys, I know if it's frozen, but you can hear me. I'm going to post the show up later. I'm not sure. Tons of technical difficulties today. The mics weren't working. The camera stopped. It just froze. Could be that I was going 1080p, but it looks damn good in 1080p, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about that 1080p or whatever. I don't know.
We might have to pre-record these shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about dynasties. You guys obviously are in your phase now, the Dodgers, and that was a good year, man. 94 for the last time the 49ers won a Super Bowl, but after that, it was
awesome.
all you guys.
You guys are bad. You guys are bad. Remember, it was either us, you, or the Packers.
Exactly. Shout out to Sergio, by the way. Big news. If you're a fan of the Giants, I know Sergio is, and so am I. Bochy is back. The coach that led us to those World Series rings, he's going to be coming back to the San Francisco Giants in some type of new role. Yeah, for Buster Posey. It's pretty crazy.
I think it's funny how he left San Diego. Whoever leaves San Diego and they go somewhere else, they win.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I love it because I hate the Padres.
Man. What are your thoughts on the last 2 comments? Fonzie, is that the comment Fonzie said? And by the way, excuse me, guys, I'm reading it here on my phone.
Man, I can't even see him.
Yeah, in the comments, Anthony brings up a point about his team, which is the Dolphins. Tua's been showing a lot of signs of he's had some serious concussions.
Yeah. I think he should retire.
And Vince says he thinks he should retire.
His health's more important than the game, especially if he has kids. You know, you got to be there for your kids.
Yeah, ironically, I'm hearing rumors. I don't know if you guys can validate this, but that potentially I think Tua could come to the 49ers next year as a backup quarterback, which is wild. That like Vince, you think he should just retire? Yeah,
unless he'll be like the 3rd-string quarterback.
Speaking of quarterbacks that are not doing too good, Kyler Murray, Cardinals.
Look at my guy on Monday night. He looked great.
Yeah, but Kyler Murray, they say, is
Ain't he a baseball player?
He's been benched. I'm so glad you brought that up. When we talk about athletes, and we know one, Vince, we're not going to say his name, but we know one that actually was drafted NFL and baseball. But Kyler Murray, the rumor mill is that he's been permanently benched. He has a huge contract that they still have to pay him out.
Yeah, that's great when you get that.
But that he has aspirations to go back and potentially go back to the Athletics, which he had a minor league contract. He was a high draft pick.
And if he comes here, he'll sell tickets.
Bro, I didn't think about that, bro.
So tickets.
But no NFL player has come back to baseball and successfully made the roster of a major league
How
team.
about Dion? Oh no,
I think Dion played. Did Dion play both at the same time?
Yeah, I can remember he went to Super Bowl and the World Series.
Yeah, it was the SF Giants for a minute, right?
Flew in a helicopter.
Could Kyler Murray could he be that guy? Could he make it now? I think at Tim Tebow, he was hitting some bombs, but it didn't go anywhere.
No.
But as far as quarterback, Kyler Murray would be the second guy, I think, to attempt to make the major league roster.
That'd be awesome.
Remains to be seen, guys.
He's fast.
He is. He was a high draft pick.
Yeah, he's fast.
Not too many athletes who could do that.
But the greatest one is Bo. Bo Jackson's the greatest.
Man, those were some good eras there. Well, this week, man, we got some boxing to talk about. I wanted to share. Obviously, you see, guys, the amazing backdrop here to Vince's Mancave. We have a huge fight coming up with Top Rank. And Top Rank just had we talked about this, but Michaela Mayer won a title. She moved up to 154 and snatched 2 titles.
Awesome.
I was frustrated. I could not get the Top Rank fight. I could not. Did you guys have any success watching Top Rank on Tubi? I could not get it to play.
Roku, because those are Roku.
Yeah, you got the Roku?
Yeah, and now the app's on there, so I just get the app and it's on.
I could not get mine to work, but I do have one of those streaming devices, and I ended up watching the fight.
I love it. That's how I'm gonna watch Virgil. Unless it's free, like with the paid subscription, because I got that on here.
Yeah.
I'll watch it on here. But if it's not, Fire Stick. Thank you for
Well, it is what it is. However you watch it, I'm not gonna.
Whoever invented jailbreaking Fire Sticks, thank you.
I'm not gonna chastise the audience how you watch these fights, but nonetheless, that's coming up in 2 weeks. Good family friend here, Fernando, El General.
Yeah.
Emmy's going to be fighting. I had a brain fart there. But I saw Emmy's already down in Mexico, San Luis Potosí. Yep. It's a really nice card. Let me tell you guys who's on that. First of all,
I hope we get to watch it.
Featherweight Championship. And I like this guy a lot. I seen him fight on the undercard of the Inoue. The Mexican singer, man. He's a 6'1" featherweight.
That's what he fought right here at T-Mobile.
At T-Mobile in Cinco de Mayo.
I was there in that fight.
So we were both there. I didn't realize, but why is his name escaping my? I always have a hard time with featherweights. Not only is he fighting Kagai, I know the Japanese fighter he's fighting.
Yeah.
What's his name?
You got a good memory.
What's his name, guys? Virgil needs a belt, says Fonzie. Well, we saw that fight's coming up this weekend.
But
so
he be pulling heart muscles too much. You know, he needs to fight. Just fight. Nobody's ever 100% fighting.
Never.
He always like, oh, I'm out. I'm done.
Never. The fight was not selling well, though. I'm concerned about ticket sales in Texas. Reportedly, maybe 5,000 seats so far. That's this Saturday on DAZN, guys. Who else is on that? Jojo Diaz was supposed to fight Floyd Schofield. His career's kind of been over for a while, but he's still going to be on the card.
Emmy called him out.
Eric Priest, that's not a bad fight. That's a good name. That's the business of boxing, bro. You fight a former champion, you establish yourself. I beat a champion, now I'm ready to fight for a title. That's just the way it is.
He was afraid because if Emmy beats him, he knows he's definitely done. That's what it is. He's scared.
Well, you know, those guys like Jojo Diaz, they're in that gatekeeper stage where one last loss to a young up-and-coming guy and your career is over. So you want to capitalize how much money you can make in the sport, and that's where Jojo Diaz is right now. In fact, to me, that's a Floyd Schofield. He just knocked out Tevin Farmer. Now Jojo Diaz to keep him busy.
Schofield's good.
Yeah, it is what it is. But that fight's this weekend, guys, on DAZN, Golden Boy Boxing. I got a chance to see Virgil Ortiz twice. Once at the Virgin, when he made his debut at 154, which is the division he's fighting in now.
Yeah.
That fight lasted 1 round.
Yeah. I was there too.
Yeah, Nuts. Then he had a second tune-up, and then obviously he took on very hard challenges. He took on Bohacek. Oh, amazing fight. Dropped twice.
Yes.
But in the times that he was dropped those 2 times, I'll be honest with you, when I left that fight, I didn't think he necessarily won that fight. Did you think he won that Bohacek fight?
I thought he lost.
He got dropped twice, but he came back in every instance where he was dropped and fought like a beast. And I could see it after seeing the fight numerous times back at home. I could say that he fought almost to a draw. Like he took control after being dropped, and every time.
They always say when you watch the fight again, turn the volume off.
Exactly. Watch the fight backwards. I even watch the fight sometimes in half speed on YouTube to really see what punches were connected. But a controversial win for Virgil. He's undefeated. Erickson Lubin is a tough guy who's dropped Fundora. Didn't beat Fundora. Fundora jacked up his face.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Lubin's going to give him a little bit of trouble and could even catch him coming in. Yeah. But I don't think Lubin's going to rise to the occasion and get the job done and pull away with the win. I just don't see it happening, bro. If you were to bet in the later rounds on DraftKings.com for a stoppage, you will win big money toward the end.
Man, when you didn't get sponsored by DraftKings.
Fonzie was talking about Eduardo Nunez, that fight with Navarrete. They're trying to make that fight on Top Rank or Matchroom because we don't know if Top Rank has a TV deal next year.
And ain't Crawford supposed to fight in March? I think.
I haven't heard yet. I'm excited about the Nunez. That's the unification, Matchroom Boxing, Top Rank. That is going to be a great fight. Not announced yet.
Vegas to fight. Like Cinco de Mayo weekend. Who are we gonna have? Remember those are big. That's our money making. And Canelo.
You know what? Speaking of Cinco de Mayo, I prematurely reported, bro. Today, Canelo Alvarez posted it's his trainer's birthday, Eddie Reynoso's birthday. Happy birthday. He has not made it official. He has not fired Eddie Reynoso. That is I think it was Salvador who reported it, bro, or it was leaked. It's not official. I reported it prematurely. That's what happens. You're on social media. You get some of these stories. You haven't vetted them. You don't know. I'm not a real reporter. Technically, I don't write for a news publication. So that remains to be seen, bro. But, you make a good point. Will Canelo be ready next May?
And who would he fight?
Who would you like to see him fight?
Benavidez. Well, Benavidez going to dust him off.
He only has X amount of fights left on that contract. Do you spend one of those fighting a guy who could destroy you?
Give the fans what they want.
Yeah, I like that, Vince. Give the fight. Well, I'll tell you what. I saw that Dimitri Bivol is coming out of surgery. He's healing. He wants a rematch. He's like, hey, man, Turkey, I work with you.
Yeah.
Let's run that back for the fans.
For Canelo, he'll destroy Canelo. Canelo's done.
He did the first time. Shout out to my mom if she's listening. My mom got to actually watch that Dimitri Bivol fight, man. She was so excited. I didn't get to see. I wasn't in the building, but she was.
That was a good fight.
For him, for Bivol.
He took Canelo's punches. I can see him fight Benavidez.
Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Yeah, Fonzie was talking about that Nunez fight. Navarrete has done really good in sales in San Diego.
Yeah.
And in Phoenix. And
he's from Phoenix, ain't he?
Shout out to people in Phoenix, bro. Phoenix is really becoming like a secondary fight town.
Yeah.
They really have.
Because their baseball team's pretty good, too.
They really have becoming in that whole greater Phoenix region. Shout out to Jesus Ramos Jr., who's fighting in December. He's from the outskirts of Phoenix area. So becoming a real boxing town.
Yeah. Like they're leaving us and they're going everywhere else.
So that's great to see. We got that fight. We got Pro Box 2 this weekend on Friday night. And I wanted to talk about Top Rank does not yet have an announcement for a TV deal. But they're doing something that they promised their fighters. And maybe you can elaborate. Tiger Johnson is a prospect, top prospect, potential contender at welterweight, 147.
Didn't he lose already?
No. Tiger Johnson? Let me know.
Who's the one that brings the pillow in the ring? You don't tell me, right?
No, I don't.
The one that brings a pillow.
Lights out, like you're going to go to sleep?
I think so.
I don't know who it is, but I know Tiger Johnson is a top prospect. He's at the top of the card on Friday. You can guys watch him on YouTube. We're going to be able to watch that on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
There's a lot of good prospects on that card on Pro Box this weekend. And that's something that Top Rank is keeping their promise. They said, look, we don't have a TV deal. We're not on ESPN for the moment or maybe ever. But we're going to make sure you guys are fighting. And even if it means you're going to go fight on Matchroom, DAZN, if you're going to go fight on this Mexico card promoted, is it co-promoted with Zanfer? They're keeping the fighters busy.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to cap. I'm not going to lie. I'm worried about all these good and great and potential future American champions. They're not being shown on TV.
I'm worried about them not finding Vegas.
Vince, they canceled that fight October 25th, PBC.
We need Vegas fight.
There's talk about the first big fight being at Fontainebleau. Who is that? January.
Is Fontainebleau a good place to watch it? Is it like round? Where you, like,
Fontainebleau, I've not been there, bro, but
neither.
it's like a 4,000 seat venue. People like it. It looks like that might be the first big fight coming up, maybe with Top Rank or Matchroom at Fontainebleau in January, but not official yet.
Yeah.
But other than that, we got to look at, what is it, Texas for PBC?
Yeah.
PBC coming up in December, and this weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend with Virgil.
Because if Virgil fights, let's just say Crawford, it's not going to be here in Vegas. It's going to be where Crawford's from.
Yeah, and let me know what you guys think, man. You guys think Virgil comes away victorious? They say, Drew, Philly Irish Drew Evo, my co-host, they say that his fighter might be there in attendance on Saturday.
Nice.
To scope out Virgil.
Well, yeah, and try to get a fight lined up. That's what they do.
He's the champ.
Yeah.
And Boots Ennis is the champ. He sold more tickets in Philly. So I think it's going to come down to the prowess of the managers of both promoters. Can Eddie Hearn,
I say
can he outwit Oscar De La Hoya and say, look, my guy sells 17,000 seats. I'm here in Texas, 5,000. Virgil does like in Vegas, he's done pretty solid, like 5,000-6,000.
Little events.
Yeah,
you can't put him like in T-Mobile by himself, headline T-Mobile.
No, you're right. I'm sorry,
yeah.
But you're right.
Yeah.
Does that mean, hey, Boots is the champ? Do you go to Philly?
To be the champ, call the shots.
All right. So go to Philly.
Yeah, go to
Philly.
Philly.
You think you could beat him? Go to Philly and do it.
You can't beat him in Dallas. He ain't gonna beat him in Philly. He ain't gonna beat him.
Will the Raza go to Philly? Will the Raza go to Philly to see Virgil fight?
Probably not. Because those fans are crazy.
Does it matter? I mean, as a fighter, and you know so many fighters, bro. As a fighter, does it even matter? You go into somebody's backyard and take that shit, right? Take that championship.
Sometimes what they tell me is they'd rather fight over there because when you're here, they'll say, hey, give me some tickets. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Because you're here. But when you're
there have been a lot of fighters who have blown it at home.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of fighters who have blown it at home. And some of the greatest fights that I've seen where people have become world champions, they're road dogs.
Yeah.
Alexander Usyk won every title on the road.
Road warrior.
El Venado Lopez from Top Rank, who just started fighting again.
Yeah.
El Venado Lopez went on a tear at featherweight. Every one of those titles he won was on the road, UK, Ireland, or someone else's city.
If I was to fight, I would fight on the road. But
Maybe there's less pressure.
If I was Canelo, I'll take the Cinco de Mayo weekends right here. But
yeah.
If not, I'd rather go over there. Because I want to hear people bugging me. Because when Junior fought, they bugged the hell out of him and his brothers. And, give me tickets. Like, man, go buy them.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo, there's nothing. We don't know if Canelo will be ready, but Virgil Ortiz versus Boots Ennis, that could be a good Cinco de Mayo fight.
I don't know if Boots could sell out here.
I think Virgil could definitely sell 5,000-6,000.
I don't know about Boots.
Man, I think it'd be a great Cinco de Mayo fight. I just don't know the venue.
We need
Mandalay Bay, 10,000, 11,000 seats.
Remember when they used to have fights at Samstown?
No, I never went to a Samstown fight.
They're awesome, man. They're nice and small and beautiful.
I love them. If you get a chance in Vegas, guys, go to a small fight. Go to the Cosmopolitan.
Yes.
Go to Virgin.
Yes.
3,000-4,000 people. It feels like a party.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And you might run into one time at Virgin. I remember, I'm like, oh man, I'm sitting right next to Miguel Cotto.
Yeah, you run into everybody.
I'm like, damn, I'm about to meet Miguel Cotto, but you're not. That's never gonna happen at the big fights at T-Mobile.
No.
Never.
It's too hard because they're way down there and you're way up there.
Exactly, man. So, Vince, it's been a really good show. I'm going to try to upload this tonight, and we'll see you guys. I don't know what happened. I appreciate everybody that was still live here. A lot of stuff I got to look at. Let's see what happened today. Why did it all freeze?
I don't know. It froze because Clarissa Shields got that big contract. So, it froze.
Tell me about the Clarissa Shields. How much?
I think $8 million. That's a lot of money for. Good for the women to get their money. They deserve their money.
I think she was on with the Oprah's friend Gail announcing it. $8 million contract, 2-year fight deal, and it's not with MVP. It's not with Jake Paul.
Wow.
Who gave her the money?
I don't know. Somebody.
It was Salita Promotions in association with somebody else. They think she's worth $4 million a year.
Right on.
Shaking your head. $4 million a year.
No, she ain't worth $4 million a year.
I'm gonna just put it out there. Michaela Mayer, I would take that. Michaela, take that money. Get some of that money.
But they're buddies.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they too close?
Well,
Come on, man. You know, business is business.
Money's money.
Business is business. I think Michaela. I'm gonna just go out on a. I think Michaela could beat her at 154, 160.
Yeah.
And even if
for her to cut down that weight too.
Even if Clarissa fights out at 168 and says catch weight, I think Michaela could beat her.
I hope so.
That's just me.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to turn off the stream. We're going to be live tonight at 8 o'clock for some football talk, and I'll upload this. Hopefully the video will come out great, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Broncos.
All right,
Broncos.